I am told that the second day of March is an important date in the history of the state of Texas.
In the country.
But I will leave you to ask Texans why that's the case. But today, on this second day of March, on behalf of the President of the United States, it's my great privilege to administer the oath of office to a great Texan. The 14th Secretary of Energy will be Governor Rick Perry. Especially grateful to be joined today by his wonderful wife, Anita, who has been at his side in so many ways that he has served the people of this state and this nation, and now joins him as they serve all the people of the United States at the Department of Energy. Anita, we are honored to have you with us today. Also grateful to be joined by so many other friends and colleagues, but most notably, the Senator from Texas, Senator Ted Cruz. Thank you for joining us today for this important occasion. Governor Perry, few Americans have as long and distinguished a record of leadership in public service as you. It stretches back more than 4 decades, despite your youthful appearance. After a 5-year stint in the Air Force and a tour of duty on your family farm, the good people of Texas elected you to the State House, where you served as a representative for 6 years, as Agriculture Commissioner for 8 years, and then as Lieutenant Governor for the state of Texas for only 2, before you became the 47th Governor of the Lone Star State. As Governor of Texas, you served with extraordinary accomplishment and distinction for an amazing 14 years. You worked day in and day out to improve your state and the lives of the millions of America who called it home, and under your leadership, Texas became one of the most prosperous states in the history of this country. Under your leadership, Texas became synonymous with a booming economy, but you also oversaw an energy revolution that benefited not only Texas, but the United States of America as a whole. Let me say from one former governor to another, how grateful I am that you're willing to respond to the call of President Trump and bring your extraordinary character and abilities to the task of leading the Department of Energy for the United States. President Trump called you to this role to serve as the 14th Secretary of Energy because of who you are, because of what you've done, and because of what both of us and the people who know you well know you will do to lead the Department of Energy to even greater heights. Safeguarding America's nuclear arsenal, promoting energy production and independence for a 21st century economy, the President and I have absolute confidence in your leadership and in your ability to get the job done. Rick, thank you for stepping up again to serve your country at such a time as this. On behalf of President Trump, it's my great privilege to administer to you the oath of office. If you'll step to the right, place your left hand on your Bible, raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, James Richard Perry, do solemnly swear.
I, James Richard Perry, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely,
That I take this obligation freely,
without any mental reservation
without mental reservation
or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties
And I will well and faithfully discharge the duties
of the office upon which I am about to enter.
of the office of which I am about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 14th Secretary of Energy for the United States of America, Rick Perry.
Mr. Vice President, thank you very much. One of my great privileges in life was to be a governor, to serve the state of Texas, and during that period of time I had the opportunity to get to know you. Matter of fact, recruit you to run for the governorship of your home state. And as I saw Donald Trump choose you to be his running mate, it became even more clear to me this individual, Donald Trump's judgment and his character in putting an individual like you as his running mate. And I think the people of this country have now agree with me in that, as they've seen you perform over the course not of just the campaign, but now as the Vice President, of sharing with the people of this country the extraordinary vision that Donald Trump has, that we as a team have. And Senator Cruz, I want to say to you, thank you for being here. Being in this room today and seeing this group of former rivals who are now on the same team, making America great again, gives me great joy. As I look at this audience, every one of you have played a role in my standing up here today. And there was a point in time when Anita and I didn't think we were ever going to be here. But thanks for prodding the Senate along, Senator. But we're here. But nobody's more important in that process than this woman who's standing here with me. Not a greater friend, not a greater sounding board, not a greater love of my life than my wife. And this is about our country. And we collectively understand that the opportunity that we have been given, this maybe once in a lifetime opportunity, Mr. Vice President, to truly put America on a course that will deliver for future generations extraordinary opportunities. I will suggest to you, just as then President-elect Donald Trump looked across his desk and said, Perry, here's what I want you to do. I want you to do for American energy what you did for Texas. And I said, I got it, Mr. President, I can do that. And that's exactly what we intend to do, that American energy can lead a revolution economically in this country like we've never seen before. I'm proud to be on this team working with men and women that I have extraordinary confidence in, and that I hope that Americans understand that our greatest days truly are in front of us. God bless you, and thank you for coming.